Hello, welcome to BioGreat TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Major natural resources in Cameroon. Cameroon is a country that is sandwiched between Central Africa and West Africa, making it a bit tricky when you try to place its location. Although history and geography place Cameroon more in West Africa, it is more formally identified as a Central African country. While it is a member of the Central African Economic and Monetary Community (CEMAC), it is not a member of the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS). Due to the country's geology and cultural diversity, it is often referred to as Africa in miniature. Cameroon is endowed with lots of natural resources which we shall be talking about in this video. Land. Cameroon is blessed with fertile soil which is suitable for arboriculture, that is, the cultivation of trees and shrubs, and agriculture. In 2009, about 70% of the country's farms and agriculture accounted for 19.8% of the gross domestic product of the country. Rubber, tea, beans, cocoa, banana, and oil palm are some of the crops grown for commercial purposes. Coffee and tobacco are the important crops grown in the southern part of Cameroon, which is largely a plateau. Cocoa. Still speaking about land, Cameroon is one of the largest producers of cocoa. Cocoa is a very important agricultural product, representing about 25% of the total value of non-oil revenues. The crop is grown in all but 2 of the 10 regions in Cameroon. It is grown in an area estimated to cover about 450,000 hectares. There are about 600,000 cocoa producers in the nation, and another 5 million people live on this crop, directly or indirectly. The country is the 5th largest producer of cocoa in the world and the 4th largest in Africa. In 2018, the country produced about 275,000 tons of cocoa. Forests. Cameroon has about 22 million hectares of tropical forests, which are a vital part of the country's resources. These forests are a source of revenue, employment, and livelihood for thousands of Cameroonians. The forests of Cameroon are managed both for production and for conservation. The areas under forest management for timber extraction make up about 40% of the total forest area, while protected areas like the national parks, forest reserves, and hunting zones cover about 20% of the forest area. The Forest Law of 1994, made by the government of Cameroon, was the first in Central Africa to promote community forest management as a means to manage forests and promote local development. This turned out to be a good move for the country's forest preservation because as of 2011, about 301 community forests covering over 1 million hectares had some form of management agreement actively running. Wildlife. Cameroon is said to be home to every variety of flora and fauna that is available in tropical Africa. There are at least 409 species of mammals and 165 species of birds in the country. The northern part of Cameroon is the country's main tourist area. There are many wildlife reserves in the area, including the largest and best run in West Africa, called Waza National Park. These parks offer big game hunting as well as animal viewing. Some of the animals in this region include cheetahs, elephants, giraffes, gorillas, hippopotami, and rhinoceroses. Agriculture was the primary driver of the country's economy and the #1 foreign exchange earner for the nation, but that changed from 1978 after the discovery of oil in the country. Oil and gas. Cameroon is the 6th largest producer of oil in sub-Saharan Africa. The first offshore production started in 1977. By 2003, the production level was about 667,000 barrels per day. According to the Energy Information Administration (EIA), the estimated oil reserves in the country in 2004 were about 400 million barrels. It is also estimated that there are vast quantities of liquid petroleum gas which remains unexploited in the country. The natural gas reserves are estimated to be up to 3.9 billion cubic feet. Cameroon's oil wealth was further boosted when the International Court of Justice ruled in her favor the dispute with Nigeria on the oil-rich Bakassi region. Currently, a World Bank-sponsored construction of a $3.7 billion pipeline is underway. This pipeline will connect the oil fields in neighboring Chad with the Cameroon's coast. Solid minerals. Cameroon has a massive reservoir of practically untapped mineral resources. Prior to 2008, the country had no industrial mining of any significant sort. However, small-scale mining goes on in regions close to the borders of Congo, Gabon, and the Central African Republic. Some of the minerals in the country include iron ore, timber, bauxite, diamonds, gold, cobalt, nickel, and manganese. About 44,000 pounds of gold were produced in the country in 2004. They were largely produced by small-scale miners, especially in the eastern region of Cameroon. The Ministry of Mines in the country has set up some initiatives to attract foreign investors in the largely underdeveloped mining sector. Which have we missed out of these resources? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel.